Hello guys, welcome back to GreenThumb Gaming. We're going to do Game of Thrones today. I haven't heard a whole lot about this game, and I know it's an old game, came out in 2014, so the graphics aren't going to be all there, but it is one of those pick your story kind of games. Been wanting to play another one of those, so we're gonna go ahead and play this one. It was for free on the PlayStation Network, so why not? Any Game of Thrones fans out there? Sorry if I messed it up for you. Hey Alonzo, how's it going? Welcome back, dude. We're about to get started here pretty soon. I'm just getting my chat ready. And also, I gotta get this connected so we can get those coins going. Alright, here we go. Let's get started. We do have some new commands going on, so if you want to hit exclamation mark commands, you will be able to see those. Alright, here we go, guys. Begin episode 1. Hey, what's up? Wow. What do you mean wow? Is this your favorite? Did I hit the nail on the head? Hey, what's up, guys? Jokester, what's up, man? It worked. What do you mean it worked? Hey, I got some new commands, guys, so if you want to hit exclamation mark commands to check those out. Actually, I'm going to check one out right now. See if that works.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer,
See, it didn't work.
brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it.
Far from it.
Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Oh, let's pick up this bloody sword.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on, it's only blood. Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend.
Oh, you're pumped for the fight and the release of the Xbox One?
You are just a squire.
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent.
Shh. Let him finish.
Oh, he'll talk all night if
Man,
you let
none of
him.
this stuff is working.
You
Gosh dang it.
captured the Kingslayer.
Aye.
I worked so hard on it, too. I was sitting there for like an hour.
10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
Not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
The express worked.
Norrin's honor. I'm questioning Norrin's story. Which grows more
Hit my
far-fetched
time.
every
Hit
time he
exclamation
tells
mark
it.
my time. See if my time
Get
works.
your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
You do it.
You're his squire. It's your job, not mine.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries.
Oh, my time worked.
His honor is beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt. You've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. To Rob Stark, the King in the North! The King in the North!
So, you know, sometimes people say, well, what time is it over there where you're at? And I'm like, well, now they could just hit exclamation mark my time, and that's so my time is.
Lead the young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us.
Maybe I should put GTG time. Oh, guys, yeah, Alonzo, thank you for playing. Exclamation mark flip coin 100. That's how you play. You put the exclamation mark flip coin, then you space, and then you put the amount you want to bet. You can also do exclamation mark bank heist, space, and the amount that you want to bet.
As his father,
That's how that one
I could not
works.
be more proud of the man he's become.
Yeah, flight does mean Oregon
Not like
time.
this. Men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty?
Oh, look, it worked.
What can I offer you? You served me well.
Let me fight for you, my lord.
Now hit exclamation mark bank heist to take part.
No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your
And the
uncle
amount of
put forth
coins.
your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
So I'm no longer a squire?
As of tomorrow, no. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight, and I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
I don't know what happens next, guys, after that.
Squire, fetch us more wine.
Keep playing that flip coin,
give
though.
me a
That flip
hand?
coin, you get money.
Come on. Can I get up to you?
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you.
My bad,
You
guys.
should help me.
Hey, Belloc, how's it going?
Wine, scrub my armor.
Thanks for stopping by.
Boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norrin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit,
Big
shoveling
baller.
slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much. This is a job for a pig farmer. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding.
I'm sick of listening to your whine. With that attitude, you'll never be more than this.
Easy for you
Quit
to say.
whining.
Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it.
I know, man.
How much further?
That's right.
Things
over
are
there.
freaking headache and a half to set up.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing, Lord Walders. In a generous mood. fucking phrase. Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
You can really tell this is 2014 right here.
What? What's wrong?
Hey Don, how's it going?
You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We have enough wine.
Then take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Owen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush. But what about? What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush?
We have to warn the others.
Warn them about what?
There's no time to
Oh, here we
explain.
go, here we go.
We need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
Oh, crap.
Fuck! We need to get back to camp.
Oh, that's brutal. Thanks, Don. This is an old game, guys, so if you guys... oh, I should have moved. My bad, I didn't see that arrow. Don't complain about the graphics, because it's an old game. Anybody watching. I'm always playing these old games, like 3 years... they came out 3 years ago or something. Hold L3.
Ready, boys! Whoa!
Oh, there's the heist, guys. There's the heist response, guys.
Shoot that one!
Oh, snap. I'm gonna have to redo that. I wasn't sure which one to go up with, the left or the right. I'm assuming left.
Ready, boys!
Oh, nice. You got a new headset. Alright, I'm gonna stop reading for a minute, guys. Give me a second. Gotta pay attention to this.
Shoot that one!
Okay, it's the left one.
What?
Oh, this is hard, man. It moves too far. Oh, we suffered a few losses. The rest of the group got away with the bags of cash. Oh, dang it. Yeah, so Don, the bank heist is !bank heist and then space and the amount that you want to bet on the bank heist, and then it should work. And just give it a second, let the bank heist happen, and then it should pop up with an answer like that.
Whoa! Shoot that one!
Yeah, I gotta hold it steady.
What?
Oh, dang it! Alright, let's try one more time. I had some other stuff set up too, but it's not working.
Ready, boys!
I'm gonna send all the moderators an email. Well, if I can get you guys' email address or message through Twitter or something, but I'll just send you guys a message with some new commands that moderators could do. It's a bit much to explain. Some of the games that you guys could start and stuff. fast enough, really? Get hit.
Good fucking riddance.
Wonder if I'm gonna pick up a sword here any minute.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Hey, Lo, how's it going? I've never watched Game of Thrones, but the game was free, so I said, hey, well, why not? I'll play the game. Can't watch the show, I'll play the game. You fell asleep?
Seven hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it.
It's Calvin. Oh, hey, what's up, Calvin?
Well, the phrase says time's over.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time.
Hey,
to
taking
waste.
flight, you got 50. You got 50 for that bank heist. Nice.
I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Alonzo lost.
You have to go.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters.
Oh, he just straight up grabbed that sword. Didn't last long. Let's see if this works. What? Wrong command there, bot. Try to play Battlefield 3 on PS3 today. Yeah, how'd that go? I watched a little bit of Danky play Battlefield 3. Yeah, you did. Oh, this intro or the last intro? It was not fun. I never played Battlefield 3. Yeah, it's definitely different from PS3. I played Battlefield 4 on the PS3 with a friend a while back, and I was like, sorry dude, I can't go back to it. I have to play on the PS4 now. Couldn't do it. Okay, so Calvin, you have to add an amount next to bank heist when you want to do a bank heist. So do exclamation mark bank heist again, space the amount that you want to take, and then that should work.
Blood.
Fresh.
You're about to steal the bank. Yep. Just give it a second. It'll work.
That's Father's car.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon. Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs. I recognize you. You're a
We're
forester
gonna do this.
squire.
We're gonna do this right now.
Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
I killed a man for it.
We're gonna lie. We're gonna lie about
Why
it.
don't I believe you?
See the blood on it, sucker?
You, boy. You can
Believe me
barely
now?
pick it up.
Get off my land.
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Oops. Missed that one.
No. I'll have that sword, boy. Fuck you.
I had to do it. I had to do it.
Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic. You really are a pig farmer.
Hey, you said what's up, man? Yeah. I'm serious, man. Dead serious. No, I've never seen the show, and I downloaded the game for free, so might as well give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. I'll play the first one today, and if it goes good, I'll play the other ones. If not, you know, we'll give it a shot.
Mercy, please. I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders.
I don't care. It's over. No
See
mercy.
you hang for this.
There was no mercy back in those days. You made a name of yourself with that sword.
Father?
Garrett, you survived.
Heck yeah, I survived.
Oh, she hid.
Hey, Dark Sector, how's it going, man?
I tried to stop them.
No, just wait a second, guys. Just wait a second on the bank heist. It will work. Just look for it. Something will pop up. A message will pop up. There it is right there. Okay, planning time is over. As we are now 2 people in the heist, we can rob the village bank. Let's go. Alright, so it's about to start. Yeah, I never heard of the game either until I seen it on the PlayStation Network for free. And I was like, what? Game of Thrones game? I've only heard of the show on HBO, but I don't have HBO, so I don't watch it. I do like medieval kind of stuff, so I wanted to give it a shot.
Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
No, it's alright, man. I definitely agree with the graphics, but I mean, what can you expect? It's 2014. They were probably still getting started with all that.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall.
Telltale,
Quickly.
I heard, it's not very... doesn't put out a lot of games, so... I'm not sure, that's kind of what I heard.
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what?
Dawn, you have to hit flip coin and then again the amount that you want to bet next to it.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power.
Hey, External, how's it going?
Unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Yeah, it's Telltale series. That's how they the graphics are. Yeah. Kind of was I was hearing.
Cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
It is what it is, man. We're gonna play the story, see what's
Your
up.
justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was
There you
your
go, Don.
family.
That's it.
I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way. We can't very well let the Whitehills walk all over us.
If it doesn't work this time, just give
These
it 1
magnets will
minute
help
because
prevent
because you hit flip coin, and I
Hold
have
the
it
window
set for
for me,
1
would you?
minute. So just give it 1 minute and then try it again. Ooh. Yeah, that should work.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Roderick and Lord Forrester. We can avenge them.
And attack House Frey. Now is the time to find allies, not enemies. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now.
Okay, we gotta find
There he is,
allies.
young,
Says
but
not
altogether
enemies.
unprepared to lead.
We're gonna take them all. All.
Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Yeah, don't worry. I got a leg full of maggots.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Easy platinum trophy.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Are we gonna look at all of
Talia
them?
and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Oh, you lost, Don.
Asher.
Mwah, mwah,
Exiled to
mwah.
Essos, unfortunately. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you.
You're out 150.
The Ironwood Grove.
What are you guys thinking so far about the game? Should I keep playing it?
An Ironwood shield.
Should I download episode 2 and play it tomorrow?
Strongest wood in the known world. The foresters owe their lives to this wood, and the weapons that come from it. I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
No.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
You don't like Game of Thrones? so no from everybody.
This might help.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of
How
course.
love of Game of Thrones. Anyways, what do you mean?
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever
I don't know
noble
anything
house I
of
was
Game of
assigned.
Thrones other than it's a
Advising the
TV
late Lord
series.
Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Can I go now?
I believe
Oh,
your
it's
leg
a
will
book
be
series
fine.
turned TV show. Oh, see,
Tell.
there you go.
Lady
I don't know anything
Forrester.
about it.
Welcome home, Varad.
No one
All
loves Game of
relieved
Thrones.
to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia
Dang it.
asked to see you.
Picked the wrong game to
Garrett,
play then.
I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
That's what I read today. Yeah, I was kind of looking a little bit,
I'm so
a
sorry.
little info on the game.
Me too.
So it was the creators from The Walking Dead. And then they created
Off
the
to bed
Game
now.
of Thrones,
Hurry on.
and that people didn't like it. But there was still a great fan base for it.
Garrett
So
was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to
I
the
don't know.
end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady
No,
Forrester
she said
would
she
like
doesn't.
to know. Whatever you can recall.
You saved my life, my lady.
heck no.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
A fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be
Well,
difficult
luckily
to
for you
remember,
guys,
but
we'll
if
only
I'm
play the
last,
first episode,
was there
alright? And then
anything you
we'll
said?
hop on to something
Any
else.
last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
What'd you do,
It's
Bear?
too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression.
Guys, even though you guys don't like the game, don't
This
forget
was
to drop a
our
like.
land. They were our people. Your family.
Don't forget to drop a like for me, bros. I really
share your
appreciate
outrage, Sir Roland.
that.
I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White
Just
Hills.
say he loved
not
you.
with Ramsay Snow coming
Nah,
to see us
screw
bend
that.
the knee.
The hell
He
with
didn't say
Ramsay
that.
Snow, the bastard.
Did he?
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
No, I'm changing the story. This is not gonna
We're
be
the ones that should be
good
demanding
one.
retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
Ramsay Snow is coming here.
Aye. He'll arrive within the week. Those men will say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads
There you
while they're
go.
still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough.
Yay,
already.
thank
asked
you.
too much of him.
He deserves to be heard.
They deserve to die. All of them. I say we fight.
Ha! Listen to your nephew. He speaks sense.
With what army? Our best men were killed at the Twins, along with our lord.
Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear
You went
fealty.
straight through the
But
flames
now, this
of the
will accuse
flamethrower,
of
and you
murder
didn't get
and
burned or
us of
anything?
protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
Fuck the Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay
Thanks,
Snow
you,
would need
Seth.
to put us
Yeah,
to the
give me a
torch
like
and
for
kill
me.
us all.
Not screw the game.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
You can't send me away.
We have no choice, Garrett.
Where would you have the boy go?
The one place that's safe, beyond
Jack,
the reach of the Boltons.
Just leave it alone. What's the matter? Go lay
You're
down.
sending him to the wall. The
Go
boy's
down.
done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
I'm not afraid. Let's do this. Let's do
That
this.
settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
It's basically Iron Man in a full suit of steel armor. Blueberries always in the way.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have
Man,
House
blueberries
Forrester
do
to
get in the way
consider
all the
first.
time. All the
Lord
time.
Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
It was Battlefield 1.
Do what's best.
Yeah, I think that's
Which
the only
often
one they have the
isn't what's
the
easiest,
flamethrower in
but
right now.
necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Until Call of Duty comes out.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Is that what he said? I'm not paying attention.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
Where is the North Grove?
That I cannot say. Not yet, at least. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember,
Nice,
you represent House
nice
Forrester.
rhyme there.
Your actions at the
Bear.
wall will reflect the honor
Send that.
and
You should send
dignity
that to
of the house.
Hallmark.
I'll be strong.
I know
Battlefield 1 Hallmark cards. Please read my poem. You want me to read it?
Garrett, wait!
I think we all read it. I don't want your necklace.
Be safe.
Ethan?
Ethan!
Be safe. 10 seconds. You have a bear
I
friend?
couldn't find him. Could
His
you?
name is Osito. Osito.
He hides too well. And if he was smart, he would reveal
What's
himself.
out there? You keep going
I
out
don't
there.
like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to
Here.
him.
Go.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game. Ryan, look who we've found.
My dog's outside freaking out about something. He wants to
Don't
use a dang
worry.
door.
It's just a game, Ryan.
Check it out real
Stupid
quick.
game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you
Jack.
again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And,
I don't know what he's freaking out
and
about.
Roderick.
He's running back and forth in the
But
backyard.
Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious.
Be safe, Tessa. He's like,
I heard
ah,
Duncan and Sir
dragon.
Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan,
Gulp.
you should let Sir Royland
More
teach
like
you
you
how to
poop your
wield
pants.
a sword. Like, like a man.
More like
He
splat.
taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Look at, he knows how to fight. Look at him. Look at him swing that
Do you
stick.
remember when we were
Swing
younger?
it, kid.
And
Swing
we
it.
used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for
So he
hours.
picks up a sword and it's 100 pounds.
Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that, please. Just be you.
You said you played the game.
I like you the way you are.
Right? You said you played the game. Am I right?
I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them. It's for you to decide for yourself.
I don't want to get angry, but I may have to. Father did sometimes.
But you're nice. Everybody says that about you.
But you didn't like it? Wait, how did you play it, but you didn't like
Since
it?
you're the new lord,
Did you play the whole thing?
You can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So
It just wasn't what you thought it was going to be?
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it
Oh,
should
for the
work.
platinum.
You are the lord.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
See, hold on, 1 second. My dog is barking at something.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced
Get over here.
and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan
Go
to
with
stay.
him. Let's
his
go with
family.
him.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
You're a trophy hunter?
Very well then.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly...
You smell weird.
So don't give him any...
You smell weird. What are you
Out there,
licking?
you were decisive
What did you get
firm.
into?
Now do it again with these bastards.
Freaking
Let's not do
mouth
something
stinks.
rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord
Oh,
Whitehill
nice. You're gonna
any
do
more than
someone
he
told
already
on?
is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more
Good luck
reason
with
to
that. Try to
stand up
save
for
everybody.
ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
How dare you?
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody Forresters.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, You're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood...
We're losing control, boys. We're losing control.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business.
Sneaks
Keeping the
up on
king's
that guy
peace,
and
as his
smells
lordship
and
here
whispers,
said,
yes.
when your man attacked us
does?
for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire?
The graphics are pretty whack, huh?
He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
Your men attacked and drew first blood. They murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was
1%.
my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer
Hey, what's
to
up,
Roose
Danky?
Bolton.
What's up, Nameless?
What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
Oh, your battery's low?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord
I'll
of
say it's
Ironrath.
over.
By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Can you reset my rank? No.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man
I'll see what I
killed
can
one of his
do.
own, that the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
That's right, I'll have the last word.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I've never watched this.
Although
I've never
just a
seen this show.
handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor.
I've heard about it.
And Lady Marjorie's betrothal
For
to
some
the
people,
king
it's a
may be
big
enough to keep
deal.
the
For
Boltons
some,
at
it's
bay.
not.
If it's presented to
I know the
them
game
as it
is
should
old,
be.
so the graphics are gonna be a little whack, but it's all right. Let's see how this story unfolds. I'm obviously gonna change it.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
I liked Until Dawn. I think Until Dawn was better than Life is Strange. Scavenging for food, eating ice cream.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him.
It's full of Kool-Aid.
What a strange place, Essos. It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena. Ethan made this for me. Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Yeah, I did like some of the songs on there. I will be getting Life is Strange 2, so stay tuned for that, you guys.
It troubles me to even ask this.
Hey, what's up, Lucindo?
But you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene.
Good old Game of Thrones. Have you played it? I've never played it or watched the series.
A powerful ally.
It's the first time.
Especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Watch the episodes and play the game at the same time.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
No, you haven't.
Begging your pardon, milady, but are you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
It's private. I'd rather not say.
Of course, milady. I didn't mean to pry.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Someone's used Kodai.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong.
No.
Seems like you
yes.
do.
Perhaps you should come back later.
Of course, milady.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Rockstar.
I'm trying to pay attention. I'm trying to listen.
It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Ooh.
She was very pleased with herself.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother.
The chat, yeah.
Nonetheless,
where'd you guys go?
She demands an audience. She wants an apology.
They're paying attention too.
For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I cannot apologize, my lady. I'm not a traitor.
I know you're not. but you must find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
You're playing Battlefield 4.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
I was thinking about playing Battlefield 4 before I go to bed.
Good luck.
We'll see how late it is. I have to take a test tomorrow morning, so gotta get some rest. Oh, this little wee man.
You can do this.
Let's go talk to wee man. And she walks slow.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Yeah.
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Ooh, stand tall, bow your knee, bow your head.
Well,
I will speak truly, Your Grace.
I should
Stand
hope
tall.
so. Speak falsely, and it'll be worse for you.
Like the
House
voice.
Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
She only meant...
I don't care what she meant. I care what she said. I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the North.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries.
Hey, Stephanie,
House
how's it going?
traitors.
They are noble, not traitors, Your Grace.
Oh, you Northern girls tire me. Always quick to make your opinion known, with no thought or consideration for
Dang,
your proper place.
my answer
Lady
did not
Mira
satisfy.
is northern, Your Grace, and new to King's Landing and its politics. She speaks her mind, but means no offense, Your Grace.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see.
We have to start satisfying her, otherwise we're gonna mess this up.
If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father.
Peach waves.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms.
Ooh.
Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists.
Stephanie, have you ever played this game before?
Pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond
Activate
question.
the subtitles.
And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your
Can I do
king
that?
and the...
Oh, there we go. Alright, there you go, buddy.
very person whom you serve, what
There
would
you
you
go.
do then?
I'm sure
Next
she
game.
Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
She
I know I was supposed
is
to
a threat to the crown, isn't she?
I was supposed to choose the
most
king, huh?
dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl, but not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
We're gonna make this
Of course, Your Grace.
exciting show. We're gonna put everybody on edge here.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
Hey,
You
Brandon,
were
how's
brave
it going?
to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. But it certainly wasn't what Cersei was expecting.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
As you should. And of course she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
We're taking
are a
risks
brave
today.
girl, aren't you?
We're taking risks
I'll
today.
consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Think the north, you're in the south side now. Things are rough down here.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain...
Hey, Delta, how's it going?
Him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of
Hey,
the
what's
7
up, Dalton?
kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
Hey, Delta, I got the bank heist set up too.
What are you doing?
If somebody wants to start the bank heist to show Delta Wolf,
Sarah?
go ahead, Dawn.
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
Give me a second, I gotta pay attention here.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira.
Get on that bank heist, Delta.
I'm just glad it's
Bank
over.
heist and the money. I'm out.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over.
Oh no, you gotta add the money amount too,
I fear
Delta.
it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy.
We're not doing that tonight.
Fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Yeah, that grand didn't work. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady. and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
Please, Lady Marjorie, I beg of you. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Seven hells.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Holy crap. It's like skinning this guy out in the freaking woods.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was... Hey!
Oh, they saw me. Dang it, I was looking at the chat. Oh, Stephanie, you gotta do bank heist with the money amount next to it. Payout, there's the payout, guys.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice.
Oh, the rest of the group got away. Only Delta Wolf got away.
All that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these
there you go.
Foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen. There.
I don't know what that 130 is.
Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind.
Do another one, guys.
We've
Do another
wasted
one.
enough time
Stephanie wants in on it. Stephanie, get in this bank heist. Just make sure you put bank heist and then the amount that you want to rob. I ain't no snitch. Maybe 130 is what you have total. No, that's not what you have total. You have more than that. Prison bust. Did you? Thank you. I've watched tons of those. I think I've watched all of the prison shows on Netflix. I've only had Netflix for years now. I haven't had cable or anything else to watch, so.
Lord Ethan.
1,000.
As I was
Make sure
saying,
there's a space in between the money amount, and I don't know if it'll go to 1,000.
Uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forrester.
Oh, we need to wait some time until we start the next height. Nice. Police is lurking.
Who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forrester lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forrester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
You should watch the one with that British guy. I forgot his name. I think he's British or UK.
Who is this man?
Let me see if I can find it. It's a good show because it's about the prison in Florida and how they have these people in like 8 rooms and 8-man cells and stuff, just waiting for trial. They're not even
supposed to be guarding our weapons.
they're not even locked up. They're waiting for trial in a prison.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee.
It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay?
Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone.
Oh, it's Louis Theroux.
I know these words are hard, but they're
Miami
honest.
Vega
This
jail.
house is falling.
Look for that.
We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
Calm yourself.
The time for calm passed with the late Lord Forrester. Now there's only chaos.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
Give us justice.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers, thief.
That's the name of that documentary I watched. It's a good one.
Be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Should we show mercy, guys?
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
And I am the Lord. I choose to show mercy. Mercy shows greater strength.
Strength shows strength, my lord.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Oh, there's a
Not just
prison
yourself,
that
of course.
I forgot what country it is, and it runs itself
Why on
basically.
any lord?
I did what I had to
No
do.
guards even go
Didn't
back
bother
in there. They just basically
You
do
heard
whatever
what
they
the
want. They
thief
have their
said.
own laws and
I
stuff.
expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a
Oh, their
sentinel
own
can
rules.
help you in the face
The
of
the
disloyalty.
prisoners.
You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience. You should have one advisor above the rest. There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here. The bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office.
Yeah,
Tonight
the
is your
guards
first
apparently
small
don't even
council
step
meeting. It would be wise to
into
bestow
where the
this bracer
cells
upon
are.
your chosen sentinel
They're
then,
too afraid.
to show that you are decisive and in control of this house.
So
Your
they basically
sentinel
throw
will
a
wear
prisoner
this
in there
for all
and
to see.
close the gate, close the door, and
Take
say
it.
good luck.
I understand. I'll do it now.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine
That's right,
sentinel,
Delta. That's right.
but I have made my decision. Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless!
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
I don't know. The other guy just doesn't have a
Now,
very good,
Sentinel,
trustworthy
what do you have to report of Ramsay
demeanor.
Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
I will hear from my sentinel. Please.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh. Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Will we fight, use diplomacy, or bargain?
Maester Ortengrin has swayed me. We will offer the Boltons a share of the ironwood, and we will promise our people to harvest it, thus securing their safety.
As Sentinel and Castellan, I must warn against this. You may do this for some gain now, but in the end, it will starve this house.
If we don't, there may be no House Forrester at all.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Oh boy.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
That's right.
Aye. Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
We could offer him the ironwood in the courtyard.
My lord, making this kind of offer outright may simply embolden Ramsay. There could be trouble, and all the house will be there to see it. Meet him in the hall. It will be more private, and he will not have an audience to play against you.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do.
Tell him to sit down.
You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate.
And we will offer the ironwood, providing a safe future for this house.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister.
Oh man, it's already midnight.
And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
He betrays you. Oh, that guy with the beard? You think the sentinel?
Furious, but you were
you think he's gonna betray me?
And there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate.
You think so? Probably.
We need that.
He's probably pretending
You
to be
have many
like on my
fine
side.
qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
Asher is dangerous and unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
Having another sword at your side always helps, especially now. I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Oh, the other one. Take the key too.
Marjorie?
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira,
Well, so I don't know why
the other
the
day
things
when
aren't
you asked
working
Lady
for
Marjorie
you.
for help, I only
really
spoke
strange.
out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever... My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
They're not gonna help her. She's on her own.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
I'm thinking this game's a little slow for me. I'm not really getting into the story. I don't know. What do you guys feel?
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady.
Yawn. Yeah, it's a bit slow, huh?
I can help you.
I'm not liking it either.
And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair.
I know people who...
People who'd be willing to help you.
Oh, I think I need to trust that kid.
Where's Sir Royland? The man values pride more than honor. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Bolton men approaching, my lord!
Something wrong with your gate?
Wonder if we're gonna fight again.
Well, aren't you the little lord? No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you? Now let me in. This is a lovely pile of timber, isn't it?
Why the hurry? Are you cold?
You know, I am a bit. Fortunately, there's no shortage of wood to burn around here. Thank you, my lord.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsman.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
Oh, crap. I didn't push the button on time.
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. This ironwood seems to be your most precious possession, but it is just wood.
Lord Ramsay, we have another gift. We'd like to offer to your father. There are several ironwood groves along the borders of our land, all producing tall, strong trees. We'd like to give your father 2 of these groves in tribute.
Give him? He is your warden. What's yours is already his. Quite the army you have, Lord Forrester. Very impressive.
He's wearing them down. I thought we were gonna fight right there at the gates. Kid's getting picked on by everybody.
Look at that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father. Lord
He needs to drink a cup of semen. Harden up.
Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal. I want you to show me.
I only kneel to the king.
Is not the warden also deserving of your respect? But then, I am not my father. Perhaps that is what you meant to say.
Alright, Delta, we're gonna stand up.
Just like his father.
We're gonna be hard.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. And I care even less about a bunch of trees on some far-off hill. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right? He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army. You had me stand out in the wind and muck so you could show off your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not?
There
You
we
know
go.
something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down. It can't be that difficult.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
at Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
Whitehill men? Never.
It's already done.
Jeez. This guy just does whatever he wants, right? Of course, that's like,
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
What is he, like the government?
Will lead the garrison.
He said he's like the warden. He owns everything. Owns the land.
Do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester.
They're about to kill the kid right now. This is over, guys.
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Oh, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother.
Hey, Snakes, how's it going?
I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Leave my sister alone.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
He's got to man up. Oh! He just fucking... I just got him killed.
A bold lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No!
Oh, that didn't last long. Didn't last long.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble. Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him! Fetch the mason quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Stop them! Help me! Ryan,
Stop it!
Remember Ryan! Do something! Ethan? My son.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you flat out refused.
Yeah.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady.
What do you guys think? Should I keep playing this? Should I continue to episode 2? Did okay, I guess. No. No go on Game of Thrones then, guys? The cliffhanger. Alright guys, I'm gonna play some Battlefield for a little bit, but then I am gonna call it a night early. So if you guys want to join me for a little bit of Battlefield, come on by. But if not, I'll catch you guys next time. You guys have a good one. I'm not a fan, but I'll still come watch. Nice, Don. You need to harden up, yeah. Alright guys, I'll see you in a little bit. See ya.